Today, we're going to take a closer look at some of the best pre-built gaming PCs currently available on the market for less than $1,200. For this video, we hand-selected the 3 absolute best, but slightly different PCs based on these criteria: value for money, gaming performance, quality and reliability, cooling, and aesthetics. Links for all the PCs mentioned in this video will be in the description box below. Number 3. MXZ Gaming PC. This gaming PC from MXZ is not quite top of the line in this price category, but it would have been a shame not to include it in this video just because of the performance per dollar it offers. To get the price this low and still include higher-end components, MXZ saved money on secondary components, including the chassis, fans, and even the power supply, which can potentially affect its longevity and reliability. But let's first take a look at the performance, the sole reason why we decided to feature this PC in the video. First off, this pre-built comes equipped with an Intel Core i5-13400F, which is a very well-performing current generation 10-core CPU featuring Intel's latest hybrid architecture. In addition, the GPU included, the NVIDIA RTX 3070, is the best you can get in this price range. It's a previous generation, but powerful card that provides exceptional 1440p performance and even handles less demanding games at 4K. If you have a 1080p or 1440p monitor, you'll be able to play any game that's currently out with smooth frame rates. Now for the other components in play, 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM is not ideal, but it's going to be enough for the majority of users. Currently, it's the standard amount for gaming and general productivity, meaning you won't have to worry about upgrading your memory for the foreseeable future. With that being said, if you plan on doing video editing or other memory-intensive tasks, you'll definitely want to upgrade your RAM as soon as possible. Let's now cover the drawbacks. First off, the chassis, while looking pretty good, doesn't feature the standard tempered glass panel you'll find on its competitors. Rather, it uses acrylic, resulting in a cheap and flimsy-feeling case that very easily picks up scratches. Next, the PC comes equipped with 6 120mm RGB fans and an AIO liquid cooler, which is a robust cooling system compared to most pre-builts. However, they're cheap off-brand fans, and there's a high chance you'll have to replace them in the future. In addition to that, MXZ doesn't guarantee the power efficiency of your PSU. So while they guarantee a 700-watt power supply, which is admittedly a good wattage for a PC this affordable, they may very well just use a low-quality 80+ bronze or white unit. And lastly, MXZ doesn't include any bundled peripherals with the PC, which may or may not be a drawback depending on your current setup. In conclusion, this gaming PC from MXZ won't be for everyone. If you're looking for the best possible gaming performance at the lowest price point, it fits the bill nicely with potent hardware and a price tag way below $1,200. However, if you're looking for a quality and reliable PC you can use for years to come, there are better options available. Number 2. YEYIAN Shoge. Our second recommendation for the best $1,200 gaming PC is the Shoge from a US manufacturer, YEYIAN. Similar to most of their offerings, it's a striking PC that offers amazing performance for the money, great cooling, and reliable components from reputable manufacturers. YEYIAN uses in-house made PC cases for their pre-builts, which is great if you want to stand out from the crowd. Plus, this not only looks cool, but it's also highly functional. It features a full-size tempered glass side panel for unobstructed view of the interior, an RGB strip on the front panel for extra customization, and a large vent on the left side of the panel for better airflow. And while not a premium case, it's fairly durable for a budget gaming PC. Cooling-wise, the airflow is supported by the 4 pre-installed 120mm RGB fans, again manufactured by YEYIAN, with 3 in the front and 1 at the top. Additionally, the PC comes equipped with a 120mm AIO liquid cooler, which is a bit overkill for the efficient Ryzen 5 CPU, but definitely nice to see in a PC with already such a high value proposition. Now, despite the PC providing excellent gaming performance, the components are a bit of a mixed bag. On one hand, you get a great CPU and GPU combo with Ryzen 5 5600X, one of the most efficient and popular gaming processors, and an NVIDIA RTX 3070, by far the best performing graphics card in this price range. On the other hand, you get only 16 gigs of the older DDR4 memory clocked at 3200 MHz, which is around 40% less than DDR5, and a 1TB NVMe drive for storage. While the storage is in line with the price point, the RAM is a notable drawback. Plus, if you decide to upgrade your RAM in the future, you'll be forced to buy a new CPU/motherboard combo. Despite that, the gaming performance is amazing. The RTX 3070 is a beast for 1440p gaming and provides optimal performance in the vast majority of new titles on high settings, and even puts some light 4K gaming on the table. Productivity apps and workstation use are solid as well, but nowhere near the newer generation Ryzen 7000 processors and DDR5 memory. It'll perform streaming and video editing decently, but make sure you upgrade your RAM to 32 gigs if you also plan on creating content. As we mentioned, YEYIAN makes a lot of components by themselves, such as power supplies or PC fans, and the same goes for peripherals. This particular PC ships with a wired mouse and keyboard. As usual, they're solid for casual gamers or as a backup, but if you're a serious gamer, you'll most likely be disappointed. Lastly, YEYIAN offers one of the best coverages among gaming PC manufacturers. As a standard, you get a 2-year warranty on parts and 3 years on labor. This can be upgraded up to 4 years and a lifetime respectively within their Shield program. Despite some shortcomings, the YEYIAN Shoge still remains our top recommendation if you're looking for a high-performing gaming PC in the sub-$1,200 category. If you're looking to buy a PC purely for gaming, then it's an amazing buy. It offers the best GPU in this price range, along with liquid cooling and a gamer-centric aesthetic. However, the weaker DDR4 RAM, along with the previous generation processor, limits its productivity potential. Number 1. CyberPowerPC Gamer Master. CyberPowerPC desktops have come a long way from previous years, which haven't even been worth mentioning except derisively. This year's model actually manages to combine excellent specs with a surprisingly good price, making the Gamer Master hands down the best gaming PC under $1,200 currently available on the market. Unlike the competition at this price point, it's fully equipped with the latest generation of components, providing outstanding performance as well as a high degree of forward compatibility. When it comes to design, the chassis is surprisingly sturdy and stylish, with a combination of a full white aesthetic and tempered glass side panel. Luckily, the front panel of the case is perforated, which not only looks cool but also improves the airflow and thermals. Speaking of thermals, the PC features 3 120mm RGB fans, 2 in the front, 1 in the rear, pre-installed, which are enough to keep the PC cool during intense gaming sessions thanks to the good airflow of the chassis. For a CPU cooler, you get a standard air cooler, which is a small point against. In terms of hardware, this PC represents an amazing value. It's one of the cheapest ways to get the included current-gen components, which include the latest Ryzen 5 7600 processor, an NVIDIA RTX 4060 Ti graphics card, and 16 gigs of the new DDR5 memory, along with fast 1TB of NVMe storage. Performance-wise, these components are going to enable you to run basically any game at 1440p, be it the newest AAA titles or competitive games where smooth FPS count is essential. On top of that, the PC has enough power for streaming and content creation, making it a perfect all-around starter PC for a large variety of users. In addition to that, this PC ships with peripherals, making it an even better deal than it would initially appear. The PC comes with a wired mouse and a backlit gaming keyboard, which can cut down on how much you spend on your initial setup if you're starting completely from scratch, or if nothing else, can make a decent backup. Overall, this is an excellent pre-built rig and our #1 recommendation for gamers looking for the best gaming PC with a $1,200 budget. It's well built, performs exceptionally well for the money, and uses only current generation components, making it viable for years to come. For $1,200, it doesn't get any better. These were the top 3 gaming PCs currently available on the market for less than $1,200. Be sure to check out the description to find out the most up-to-date prices of these PCs. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. And if you didn't, feel free to hit the dislike button as well. Most importantly, if you need help with choosing the right gaming PC for you, drop a comment below, and we'll be more than happy to help you out. See you soon!